You got what you need, but you end up needing more. Somehow, some way, it's just not enough. Somehow, some way, we push the envelope, we push ourselves beyond what we can, and we stress ourselves out, and then anxiety sets in, and pressure sets in, and fear sets in, and tiredness sets in. Turn to somebody and say, I'm tired. That's all right, we're tired. How many would say they're tired? Amen. Midweek service, we're tired. That's why you're crazy. Amen. Because you're here at midweek service. People in their right mind don't come to midweek service, but we're not in our right mind. Amen. Amen. We're crazy for Jesus. Turn to somebody and say, you're crazy for Jesus. Turn to that same person and say, I am too. We're crazy for Jesus. So we push the envelope. We always do more than we should. We always do more than we should. And so God understands. God understands the people that get stressed out, Pastor Diego. He knows the angry people. He knows the fearful people. He knows the people, the que sera people, the ones that wait for the last minute. Amen. He knows the people that are prompt. He knows the people that have a plan. Amen. And if the plan don't work out, they freak out. Amen. He knows the people that have their ducks in a row. He knows people that are missing a couple ducks. Hello, somebody. Amen. Turn to somebody and say, He knows. He knows you. He knows me. He knows the person behind you. He knows the person that's coming in late. He knows. He knows why we're dealing with what we're dealing with. Amen. God knows. But one of the things that I want to share with you tonight that's real important, that we were talking about getting filled in the conference, a couple of things that Pastor Sandy said were pretty amazing. That we don't get filled up because it takes too much time. We don't fill ourselves up because it costs too much. We don't fill ourselves up because it's cheaper somewhere else, and we're just going to push it, and we're going to get somewhere else, and that's where we get a great revelation on how our car functions. Amen. You don't have to be a mechanic to know that you don't have no gas. You're not going nowhere. Amen. But I'm one to push the envelope. I'm the person that doesn't have an off button. I'm the person that when that phone rings, I look at my wife. And she looks at me. She says, Masters Roofing is closed. And I look at her like, what do you mean it's closed? She goes, it's closed. I said, I'm Masters Roofing. She said, no. You go out there and work. I answer the phone. I say it's closed. Amen? The other day we had a compliment. My wife talking on the phone. She's real professional on the phone. And this lady had just went to Japan. And she bought some scarves or whatever and gave my wife a gift, a scarf from Japan. Said, man, you were so knowledgeable. And you did such a great job, and we got it done, quickly, and you guys showed up so quick, and you did it. I mean, that's like one of those, I wanted to record it for those times where the customer says, you didn't show up when you were supposed to. But I don't have that off button. I'm always going. I'm always doing something. How many people go to sleep with the TV on? Have you ever noticed why? Why? Because we always have to have something functioning in our life. I don't know, because I don't like sleeping in the dark. No, listen to me. That disco ball is still playing, and it just, amen? Back in the day, and something has to be moving. Somebody has to be saying something. You have to be listening to something. You have to be figuring out a plot. Come on. There has to be something there has to be, a suspense. There's got to be something, because we can't go to bed having missed something in our life. But my Bible says in the book of Ephesians chapter 4, the only thing you should not do when you go to bed is go to bed angry. In other words, don't let the stressful moments in your life dictate the next day. Don't let what happened today follow you into tomorrow. Stop it. Turn to someone and say, stop it. Stop it.